happy Tuesday! I want to talk a little bit about attraction, and this is my own personal feelings about attraction because I do not know the actual definition. Probably could look it up, but I'm not going to. But just kind of how I feel about attraction, because I feel it's a word that's been misused, per se, or not really just discussed enough about, because it's sometimes questions that I get, or don't get, that I would like to get. And that is like, attraction's like purely like something that's just makes you feel moved toward doing something, either just to think about it, to write about it, to dance it, to do whatever. It's just kind of an attraction. Doesn't mean you have to act upon it, but it's a feel. Like you're just feeling it for whatever is there. That's what's really being said here, though, is just for attraction. There's so many different types of attraction. It doesn't have to be just sexual. It could just be like for a painting or a book or any kinds of things. Just like clouds, like they could be attractive clouds. And it's really just a pure physical just feeling of you just being attracted to it like a magnet. Like there's, whether it's small or large, like really strong pull or just a tiny one. There's all kinds of different types of attraction there, and there's really cool things about attraction that I really like. And there's quite a lot of things that attract me, but that just don't get to be said because there's kind of a monopoly on sexual attraction. That said, though, I do really enjoy like when sexual people like speak about their experiences with sexual attraction, such as like just like, oh, did you see this person? And it's like a certain feature about this person, and it's just really cool to me because it happens like so fast, and just like I would have never spotted that out, and they just like point it out just like right away, and I just think it's really cool. For me, I guess I will go into a little more personally about like my own, in terms of people, I guess, people attraction that I've felt. For people attraction, I've only felt romantic attraction twice. Both times were pretty strong, but the other times have mostly been like friends. I get very strong attractions for people I know could be friends and that sort of thing. But the other thing, I guess if we're just talking about simple little things, like maybe a person walking on the street, I tend to notice, kind of weird sounding, but I tend to notice like negative space around the person, and then either personality or movement are the three, I think, main things I ever seem to notice sometimes about a person. And I say sometimes because it doesn't happen all too often, but if I am looking at a person, those are usually the things I see first or notice most. So yeah, I just think that attraction can be fun, and I'd like I'd like other people not to quickly assume that I don't feel attraction of really just like any sort, because I do like to discuss things sometimes, but particularly where I'm talking about like sexual people, but I like to discuss it, and it's fun. And it's fun to hear other people's attraction stories because we're all very different in what we like, and what we notice. And so it's just really cool to have just all these different people point out things that you wouldn't have pointed out on your own because they have their own like little sense of attraction, which is just really cool. So just a cool phenomenon that I wanted to share, at least in my opinion of thinking about it. So I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye!